show is on the air with Saturday Night Baseball from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Detroit Tigers and the New York Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard. Andrew Triggs will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump now is Andrew Triggs. Not your conventional over-the-top, more of a low three-quarter guy, sinker slider type of guy, but he does throw hard. His sinking fastball anywhere from 92 to 94 miles an hour. He makes his living on throwing pitches out of the zone. You'll know if he's on early, getting ahead, strike one, making him chase those bad breaking balls off the plate.
And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. Out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. He's such a consistent performer this year, and coming in, he's right up there in the American League leaders in hitting. I love watching this guy play, and I hope he puts on a show today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. 0-1, here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Coming to the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider, and set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a...
Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 15 long balls and 64 runs batted in.
Or that changeup's going to beat me.
Here's the 0-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 1 left for Detroit. Tigers nothing. Yankees coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chad Bettis gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping up now, Horace Simone. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Right over the middle, knee high. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Really having a solid season. He's got over 100 RBIs on the year, and he's just flat out taking care of business this season. Don't be surprised if he ends up being a difference maker in this one, too.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. Now the 2-1. is taken, ball 3.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
The 3-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Welch has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. Career numbers against Bettis. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's another 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. Still no score. So coming to the plate, Micah Welch. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. Seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Now the 2-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Nakamura, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases. getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box now, Kevin Lane. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Travis Shaw. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And that's the first out.
Something goes down today.
Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McMillian has it in his tracks, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Steve Fisher. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Popped him up. Crone is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Next for the Tigers, Kevin McMillian. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kevin McMillian.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Crone at second with 2 down. Looked like that swing was in slow motion. 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And it misses. 3-1 now. Jeimer Candelario would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good shot. Leading off the inning, Gene Segura, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. McMillian on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. The 2-2. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the second deck and gone. For Aaron Judge, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Kevin McMillian. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Lifted down the line in left. Gardner on the move. And no one will track it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now to the plate, Brett Gardner. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Brett Gardner.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Horace Simone. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the line at first. Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Gene Segura standing in. He's running, and he fouls this one off here, and it misses. 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Hit toward the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw into third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Matt Boyd will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign. Aaron Judge will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
first pitch on its way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now back. Third baseman.
Into the box now, Travis Shaw. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Welch ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now, Daniel Nakamura. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
no doubt, Matt, a base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Now batting, first baseman.
Settling in now, Steve Fisher. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. Lifetime numbers against Matt Boyd. He has been silent, 0 for 13. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little bouncer. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Brett Gardner now, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Welch on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Make it 5-1.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run. And they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, I'm blown away he even swung at that pitch, let alone got a knock in it. Well-executed changeup down the zone.
And that was a really good pitch. If he doesn't put wood on this ball might even bounce. A terrific pitch and a great job of swinging the bat.
Gene Segura standing in. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runners off for second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Another full count pitch on its way. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Nighttime look there at the Chrysler Building, once the world's tallest structure, as we welcome you back to baseball from Yankee Stadium. Reyes Maranta comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Jeimer Candelario, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
Now the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double. So a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Right fielder, Micah Welch.
So striding in, Micah Welch. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and now the Tigers are down to their final out. Now in the box, Jose Iglesias, and he needs to make something. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Line towards center field, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the top of the 9th keeps it rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Nakamura.
Into the box, Daniel Nakamura. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack Drew, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
The 1-0 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. That makes it a 6-2 game.
You could argue that pitch was going to be off the plate a little bit right there. But you know what? He was able to put bat on baseball and find a way to hit a soft liner to the opposite field.
Randall Delgado takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Randall Delgado.
Stepping in now, Rob Brasky, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Got him. Detroit, good night.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. New York wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Andrew Triggs records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.